A. Okay, A and E. Good. D and A. Good. D and D. Okay. Okay, so I wrote down Bhagavat, do marked places 3 times in a row. Will you be able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, go over the marked places then. Okay, so can you just start right there? 3 times in a row. Okay, so 6 minutes. Okay, good. Now you're doing so well. Good job. Good work on that. So now what I'd like you to do is go ahead and add 1 trill to the places that say trill. So for example, in the first example you have, this is measure right here. I don't think it comes, oh, there you have one there too. So maybe we can start from, when you play, I'm going to start right there. So maybe just 1 trill. Okay, can you start from the beginning and then just do 1 trill on that? So a trill will go from the note up to 1 note high. So right. Okay, why don't you try that from the beginning? Why don't you stop before the trill note? So right before. Stop and then start on the F sharp. Okay, now do that on your own. Yeah, going on. Good, let's go on. Good. No, that's a different note. Right, now you can add a trill to that. Da-da-da-da. So just go up from the G. Or you can go. So you're going to start from the note, from this note, you're going to go da-da-da-da. Right, like that. Can you start from the here? Right, but the bow changes too. That's a down bow. Try it again.
So it's all in the same book.
Right. So we didn't get past this note, which is an up bow though. So make sure you get that before you go on to the down bow. Right here again. Right, and then it's also, yes. Do it again. Good, okay, great, much better. We're gonna do it again. I also want to just point out something about quarter notes that are like at the beginning when you have a quarter ba ba ba. Whenever you have a pattern of eighth or quarter note, eighth, eighth, it should be a long quarter note. So we should have. I don't know of any quarter notes actually that are staccato, so make them a little bit longer is my general suggestion. Or I'm going to ask you to do that again, so longer, as long as possible. Bum, ba, 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 da. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da. Right.
Do that, True.
You start on the C sharp. Just ignore the notes in the bottom. I want you to play only one note. So you're just gonna play da da da. You're gonna leave out this, and so you're gonna go da 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 like that. So you're actually gonna play these notes. So you start on the C sharp. So it's gonna be 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then this is 3. Can you play all that in one bow? 2 da 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 da, 2 3 2 1 2. Right, and then separate bow and then last note. Right, and I believe this is up bow, and then this is a down bow. That's right. Good, going on. Right, what's the dynamic here?
4 4. Wait, no, I meant
2Fs, fortissimo. Okay, so what part of the bow do you think you should be in?
The middle.
Where's the loudest part of the bow?
The top.
The top. Where's the top?
Wait, the tip, yeah.
Really? Okay. Show me loud there. Play tip at the tip loud. Okay, now go to the frog and do it. Which one was louder? Which one has more pressure on the bow? Put your bow at the frog. No, just set it on the frog. Just set your hand on the frog. Okay. Now set your bow at the tip. Which one feels like it's lighter? Frog or tip? Be honest. Yeah. So the tip is where you want to play light. If you want to play loud, you play at the
frog.
Right. You just need to rosin your bow at the frog. So do you rosin your bow?
Yeah.
Okay. If you touch your bow a lot, like grip it like that, it's gonna get dirty. I can tell that someone's been touching it down there. So avoid doing that. There's really no way to. Wow, you found all your rosin. Wow. Should we did you buy more rosin or what? What's going on?
No, that's been in there.
Okay, so we don't need this rosin anymore, right? You've already got enough rosin. I think this is one that I might have given you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
you
So
have that
if
back.
you don't mind, I'll take it back since you have plenty of rosin. So this is light rosin. That's okay. Light rosin is fine. And this is a brand new rosin. You could probably leave that at home until you run out of rosin. So. Okay. Well, we could probably rosin this to work over it, but the fact of the matter is, dirty hair can either be washed or replaced. And Chris, my husband, would probably never recommend that anyone wash the bow hair. Just get it rehaired. But it's expensive. It's like $50. So if you don't want to spend $50 and you have a weekend free, you can actually wash. But you have to make sure you follow the instructions. You can wash the hair in Woolite, but don't get the stick, wet. Try not to do it. Woolite, and then get a brush, like a old toothbrush, and just scrub it with the Woolite. Now the problem is, once you've done that and you let it dry, it'll be like a brand new head of hair that has never had rosin on it. So you'll have to spend probably 20 minutes just rosining it to get rosin back on the bow. Okay, so that's how you can actually clean the rosin. But I think Chris would probably be horrified if he found out that I was telling his student that. But I know that you can do that. Because bow hair never really runs out. The only time you should get it rehaired is when you actually lose all the hair. Like over time they pull out and you only have a few hairs left or whatever. So you should actually always be able to play on your bow hair. Okay, so let's try fortissimo rather, at the frog. Now that you're rosin down there, you should be able to play louder. Right, can you use a lot more power on the first note as accent? What I mean is more bow too. Right. Good. Going on. Okay, let's take a repeat.
Okay.
Goes back to the top of the page. The Gavatsu. It's kind of confusing, yeah. It goes back to here.
Okay.
Okay, good. Couple things here. And I'm going to write them in. So again, these are places you really need to pay attention to. These are much better over here. So I might erase some of the things I've written about stuff over here. Okay. Do you see how there's a dot on this note? And I wrote an arrest. That has to be what? Should it be like this? Or should it be separate?
Separate.
Yeah, you should stop the bow. Can I hear that?
Yeah.
Down, stop. And then it's hooked. So okay, yeah, easy enough to do right there, but see if you can go back from here and try getting it right. So that's your challenge, is to get it right from starting it in a place before, or just, playing it from the beginning even, to see if you get it right. So let's take it from, can you start right there? By the way, what's the dynamic here?
Piano.
So can you start at piano? Good. Now we need to go over these notes slowly. So play the next 4 notes and then stop. Stop. Now play the next 4 notes. Good. Now play the next 4 notes. Okay, so those 4 notes, I hear, it's a whole step. Sometimes people play, I don't know why, and I think I know why, because the last time you played this third finger going to this second finger is a half step, but then when you play this third finger to this second finger, it's no longer a half step, it's a whole step. So you have to make sure you don't fall into that trap. I'll tell you why people do that. They think, because a lot of people do that, like most people actually do that. They think it's a sequence. So I'll play a sequence for you. You tell me what a sequence is. What is a sequence? What am I doing?
I don't know the sequence.
Okay, so based on what I'm doing, what am I doing? Notice something that I'm doing over and over. That's kind of a clue right there. What was I doing?
You were
Try to describe what I was doing.
just like doing the same pattern.
Yes. The same pattern and doing what?
Going higher.
Yeah, so I was doing the same pattern and just going up higher by step or whatever. I was repeating it over and over. Okay, so that's what people, I think is happening, and he's not doing that. He's going, starting a pattern, but then he changes it. Because to do a pattern like that over and over again would be a little bit, like a bit much, right?
Yeah.
You would like say, I'm tired of this already, let's get on. Okay, so he just uses it for a little bit to get you from so that you come off of that, section that and then wouldn't you agree this is so? That's another type of sequence. But then he interrupts it. Another pattern. People use patterns in music like a bridge. What does a bridge do?
A bridge? I don't know.
What does a bridge do?
Ew.
Why do we need bridges?
So we can get across the person.
Yeah. From one territory to the next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, to conquer the new territory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bridges and bridges kind of have patterns too, right? You have a bridge that goes.
Yeah.
You have those whatever ties in a row. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Let's go on.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Should we pause this?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a note on the bottom. Okay, so this note is alone, so you don't play open.
Is that a double stop?
Mm-hmm. Good. Do it again. got to be hooked too. Do it again. Nope, it's got to be hooked. Can you tune up the C sharp? It's not right. It's not quite. There you go. Okay, so you have to stop and say down bow before you play the second note.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. Say it.
Down bow.
Okay, that's one. Do it 2 more times.
Down bow.
That's 2.
Down bow.
Now, if it's good, you can go on.
Down bow.
However, this is not up bow, so that has to be up bow too. All right, let's go on. Do it again. If it's good, you can go on. Good. Yeah, and I probably will never have you do that, so just keep going. You can start right there. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is a good bowing. Now you need to do up bow there. Just ignore the dots here. Just da 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 da. But I do need you to lift the bow here. Lift so that you can give it a good solid sforzando. That means with a heavy accent. I'll be coming down from above. I'm gonna slap the bow on the string. Okay?
Okay.
You start right there. You start right there. Da, 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 da. 3, 4. Up. With a lift. And come down hard. That's right. Good. Do it again. And then you have to hold on to this note for how many beats?
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is an example of something that needs to be done correctly 3 times too. It looks like you did some of the stuff on the first page, didn't quite get to the second page.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's try it again. Now hold. Play that note. Hold it out, like for a whole bow. Yeah, go to the tip. There's no reason why you can't start this at the tip. It's a great part. This is actually something you can do at the tip where it should be soft. This is at the front. Okay, let's do it again. So what are you going to do on this note? Are you going to stop it?
No.
You're going to hold it out.
Yeah.
Lift. Hold it out. Now go up. You're going to go to the tip and go up. We got to do it again. Go. Right. Now, the way you're playing it sort of seems like that was the first time you've ever played it. I know we've played it here, but do you see what happens between like one lesson where maybe we did it and then if it doesn't get looked at, what happens? You're like right at the beginning, you're still sight reading, okay?
Yeah.
So you have to look at this. You have to commit. Can you commit to playing this at least the day before the lesson?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't practice the day before, you have to get up early in the morning the day up to practice, right? So you have to look at this. So, all right. So look at the notes, and I'd like to go over the audition music, and then we'll finish there. Okay? So let's play through the audition music. I'm going to recommend that you play through Gavotte 2 at least 5 times a day. Try to get through it 5 times a day. Which means the night before, try to get more than 5 times.
Okay.
Okay, so audition music. Okay, I'm ready to hear you. Okay, and the next audition, please. Good. All right, good. So, what's the dynamic of this excerpt?
Forte.
Yeah, I think it should all be louder. Can you do it again louder? Okay, all right. Can we try singing these notes? The song La. Let's try it.
Okay.
La, you can sing down low.
La.
La, 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 la. Let's try it again. La, 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 Hey, your voice is getting so low. It's nice. Okay, now let's play this. So that'll help you with the rhythm or the pitch. This we need a little help with the rhythm. Could you play it with a metronome?
Oh yeah, sure.
If you would for me just right now, make sure that you can clap the rhythm. So put your violin down. Okay, so this is not a bad tempo for the quarter notes. So just clap the rhythm. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, can you start right there on those A's? Ready? Go. T, T, ta, 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 T, T. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Those are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth, 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 quarter, quarter. Play clap this rhythm. Eighth, eighth, quarter. That's the rhythm. Okay, so you understand the rhythm.
Yeah.
Now you have to be able to play that with the metronome. Okay, that's all I have to say. So rhythm on this one, pitch on the other one.